Welcome to episode 20 of The Adult Potato. I'm Spencer Lotka. With all the rain we've had, you'd think some guy with a long gray beard would be showing up with a big wooden boat with a bunch of animals, but no sign of that yet. Enjoy the sunny days when they come. Before you know it, we'll all be complaining about the heat. But staying on the topic of rain, or water at least for those in Wellington that buy bulk water in Wellington, there's a lot of gratitude for the new dispenser. With the new card reader, it's a huge improvement over the previous one, and fingers crossed that it's up and running soon. And we're looking forward to even more great things for bulk water users. Before water restrictions, bulk water buying was open all day, every day. But commercial users took advantage of it and, well, that's why we can't have nice things. Maybe the utilities people can find some way to do some sort of membership card, like Costco has at their gas pumps, so only certain people get the good stuff. If not, maybe they could stay open a little later on Sunday afternoons for our residents. Working that 9 to 5 all week can make getting your chores done on the weekends pretty hard. But all in all, we're super grateful for the new dispenser and are crossing fingers to keep that good flow of bulk water available for our residents. The commercial people can suck it and drive to Fort Collins, but super happy for our bulk water residents and making things a little less painful for them. But if the town is looking for some ideas on the water side, maybe one day we could get a dispenser upstream of the treatment plant that would dispense untreated water for commercial users. Some residential users might even use that station to water their livestock, lessening the strain even further on our treatment plant. Just a thought. Speaking of pain points, we're seeing a lot of discussion around the asphalt plant, specifically directed at the Planning Commission. Anger at the Planning Commission regarding the asphalt plant is misdirected. Redirect that to the Board of Adjustment members. They're the ones that approved the variances for the asphalt plant. Without those, it would have died. The Planning Commission has to work within the decision of the Board of Adjustments. There's not a lot of leeway there, and straying outside of their lane would bring a lawsuit that Wellington would lose. If someone wants to appeal the Planning Commission's decision, they have 7 days from the decision to contact the town clerk and file an appeal and have it go to the Board of Trustees. So the clock is ticking, but the trustees can only do so much as well. What has to happen for the asphalt plant to be shut down is to appeal the Board of Adjustment's variances, and that has to be done in district court. The Board of Trustees can't even override that. So remember, the Board of Adjustments, the Planning Commission, and the Board of Trustees are totally different groups. The Board of Adjustments is the one that could have denied the variance, but they didn't. Because of that, the Planning Commission had to rule within the guidelines that the Board of Adjustments gave them. That's all they could legally do, and the Board of Trustees is going to be limited in the exact same way. The only way this project gets stopped is through the district court. That's it. That's the only way. So either saddle up for that ride or quit your bitching. This all falls on the Board of Adjustment, so stop blaming the Planning Commission. If you're going to complain, at least educate yourself so you know who to be pissed at. And go ahead and file the appeal with the town clerk so it will come before the Board of Trustees. You can voice your opinions there and maybe educate more people, so you'll have support for the district court appeal. But remember who put the town in this position and stop blaming the others who have no control over that. Focus all that Karen energy on the only way to get it stopped, if that's what your end goal is. Otherwise, just sit back, get some popcorn ready and watch the show. And shout out to Parks and Rec for getting those batting cages open. I know this potato is going to go hit some balls and get some aggression out. Sure, the high schoolers may mock me, but I'll just write some shit down in cursive and hand it to them, and that'll keep them baffled for a bit. Maybe their Google Lens app can decipher it for them. That's it for this episode. Enjoy the week the best you can. Before you know it, the townies will be driving up to the state border and loading up on fireworks, and your dogs and the local veterans with PTSD will be hiding under the bed. Try to keep it in your pants until the 4th. The veterans know to go up into the mountains that day. It's the random one-offs on the days leading up to the holiday, and the days after that send them into flashbacks. How about a little respect? Think about how they got that PTSD before you light one off. Oh, and don't forget to lock your doors.